Good morning, neighbors. It is Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, and you are tuned in to the Murphy Morning Show. This is your host, Sara, coming to you from right here in our beautiful mountains, helping you ease into the day with the latest local news, weather, and what is happening around our community. Let us start with some important local news out of Cherokee County. Officials have confirmed that an inmate at the Cherokee County Detention Center in Murphy became seriously ill and died the following day after being taken to the hospital, and the sheriff's office has identified him as Charles Jefferies. Authorities are continuing to review what happened, and they are asking the community for patience and prayers for everyone affected, including the man's family, detention staff, and first responders who were involved in the medical response. In neighboring Andrews, folks are still talking about a major poultry farm fire that caused a tremendous loss at Andrews Valley Poultry Farm. One of the large industrial chicken barns was destroyed, with county officials estimating around $5 million in damage and tens of thousands of chickens lost in the blaze, and smoke from the fire was visible all the way between Andrews and Marble on the night it happened. Firefighters from multiple departments responded, and county fire officials have shared photos showing just how intense that fire was as crews worked to keep it from spreading to the remaining barns. County leaders have also been busy at the policy level. Cherokee County has recently highlighted a new resolution opposing what it calls abuse of the Federal Antiquities Act, a law that presidents can use to create or expand national monuments. The county's stance centers on concerns that large federal land designations can limit local control, restrict certain uses of nearby lands, and affect the livelihoods of residents in rural communities like ours. So commissioners are making their voices heard in support of local input on big federal decisions. On a more uplifting note, a recent feature in our local media has been celebrating some of the positives in Cherokee County, including the many choices residents have in schools, activities, and services across our rural area. That series has also been reminding people of how last year was marked by big events like federal actions, major fires, and very engaged local folks, all of which shaped Cherokee County's story in 2025. It is a good reminder that even in a small county, we have a lot to be proud of, and there are always neighbors stepping up for one another. Looking ahead a bit, first responders and emergency professionals will be gathering here in Murphy for a specialized training opportunity. Task Force 1 is scheduled to present a one-day elevator emergencies program at Tri-County Community College in February, aimed at improving how fire and rescue crews handle stuck elevators and related technical situations. Trainings like these help ensure that when something unusual happens in one of our public buildings, first responders are better prepared to get folks out safely and quickly. Before we head into the weather, a quick favor to ask from everyone listening. If you enjoy starting your day with the Murphy Morning Show, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and go ahead and slam that notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you find value in this show, please share the channel with a friend, a neighbor, or even that coworker who always shows up with the good coffee. Now let us talk about your weather for Murphy for the next 3 days. For today, Wednesday, expect a cold winter day with afternoon highs right around the upper 40s and morning lows down in the upper 20s. Skies should be partly cloudy with a light breeze, and there is roughly a 1 in 3 chance of some light rain or even a few flurries. So a jacket and maybe an umbrella in the car would be a good idea. For tomorrow, Thursday, temperatures stay on the chilly side with highs in the mid to upper 40s and lows again near the upper 20s to around 30. Clouds may thicken up at times with another chance for some light rain or wintry mix, but any precipitation should be on the lighter side. And roads are expected to remain mostly just damp rather than icy. On Friday, conditions remain seasonably cool for January, with daytime highs in the mid to upper 40s and overnight lows in the upper 20s. There is still a chance of scattered showers, but there will also be breaks of sunshine, so you may see a mix of clouds and some blue sky peeking through during the afternoon. Overall, it is classic mountain January weather, so layers, warm socks, and a good coat will treat you well. Let us move into some community events around Murphy to brighten up the winter days. Later this month, there is a benefit event planned for Ronnie Rooster Beaver at 45 Valley River Avenue in downtown Murphy on Saturday, January 31st, 2026. It is a local gathering meant to support a neighbor in need, and you can expect a friendly crowd, plenty of conversation, and that small town spirit that makes Murphy feel like home, so consider stopping by if you are able. If you are looking ahead to learning opportunities, the Cherokee County Center of the North Carolina Cooperative Extension is rolling out a Pro Garden series of classes this year. These gardening sessions, supported by Extension Master Gardener volunteers, will help local residents sharpen their skills with topics like soil health, plant selection, and pest management, giving both new and experienced gardeners more tools to succeed when spring planting season arrives. It is a great way to meet fellow gardeners and get ready for warmer days. Emergency services professionals and anyone involved in building safety will want to mark that elevator emergencies training at Tri-County Community College in Murphy on their calendars in February. It is a one-day workshop focused on safely managing elevator incidents, communication with trapped occupants, and specialized rescue techniques, and it offers a valuable chance for local departments to train together. For those attending, allow a little extra travel time, bring any required protective gear, and, as always, drive carefully to and from the college. As you plan your week, remember to check with event organizers before you head out, especially during winter, in case of any last-minute schedule changes or weather-related adjustments. Roads can be slick in the early morning and late evening hours this time of year, so take it slow on the curves and keep an eye out for black ice on shaded stretches. That is all for this Wednesday edition of the Murphy Morning Show. Thank you so much for spending part of your morning here and for caring about what is happening in and around Murphy. This is Sara wishing you a safe, warm, and hopeful day, and inviting you to tune in again tomorrow for more local news, weather, and community stories from right here in our mountain home.